Hey guys, it's Blaze. We're back with another one. Today we are on another D&D story where I tell you all about a character I have made, their backstory, their life, everything about them, as much as I can, sharing with you the ideas I have made, and without further ado, let's get in the video. Alright guys, it's Blaze, and we're back with another one. As you can see, we're doing another D&D story today. Today, we are doing Flopsy. Flopsy is a wonderful character of mine, and I've mentioned him before. Let's just say this character normally DMs, when they hear it, don't want me to run him. I've only ever gotten to use him as an NPC, and I want to play him so badly, but it's, it's whatever. First let me play the music. Well, I went to go start the music and I got hit with a few ads, so that's why there's the little cut there. Anyways. To start off, Flopsy is a Toon-kind bard. So in Mixie's video, I believe I mentioned another bard. This would be him. And, yeah. So before I get to all of that, let me explain the background and the image. So first of all, Toon-kind is exactly what you think it is. It's a cartoon. So that is why I chose the OG Mickey Mouse for the background, because he is a cartoon. Now as for why Oswald is there, that is essentially who I base this on. He looks like Oswald. He is not Oswald, but he looks like Oswald. He does not have blue shorts. Normally he's black and white, so it's like white shorts. But if I had to put him in color, it's probably like yellow or like a green. I don't know. I haven't really decided, because I think of like he's black and white. Because when I used him as an NPC, it was about this tower I made. And, okay, so essentially how the campaign went, it was like a small campaign that was supposed to last like a month or two. They found this, they were a group hired to go to this island. And there was this tower on the island that they were supposed to investigate, because apparently whoever goes in the tower doesn't come out. They went in the tower, and when they went in, doors locked behind them. They're like, what the crap? And then they're like, why is there only 2 floors in this tower, when clearly outside it looks like there's like 10, but there's only 2? Well, eventually one of them stumbles upon this closet that has a portal, and the portal takes them to another world. And each world has a portal in it. And there's like 10 different worlds. And they didn't stay in each world for too long, but each world had a portal and they had to find it. Some of them they had to activate it. Some worlds took not that long, some took a really long time. There was a Western world and a world of just priests. A world that was nothing but darkness. And then, towards the end of the campaign, I think it was like the second to last world, or the world before that, the cartoon world. Everything's black and white, they're a cartoon. I even got to let them use one of the Toon-kind's abilities while they were a cartoon. And in this world, they stumbled upon Flopsy. And, yeah. That's essentially how Flopsy came to be. He was an NPC that they found that joined them in the cartoon world. And I will say, as they went through every world, every time they got to a new world, I let them level up. At least, not like just one level, but like a few levels. So by the time they got to Flopsy, he was level 17. So the stats and stuff I'm going to give you today, it's level 17 bard. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if I was to run Flopsy, I would probably change some of the things I did. But for this video, I'm just gonna share what I have. But yeah, so essentially Flopsy's a cartoon bunny, like Oswald. And he's a bard. It's Flopsy the Bunny's full name. Flopsy the Bunny. 119 HP. Armor class is 12. I know that sounds low. I think that's because he doesn't have armor. No, he has leather. I'm trying to think how this makes sense. Oh no, his AC is higher than that. The app's glitching out is what it is. So he has leather armor. His AC should be 19. Don't know why it's 12. Initiative's 5. Oh no. I'm thinking about this all wrong. I was looking at a saving throw. AC is 13. It's pretending like the leather armor's not there. That's what's going on. I've seen that. Anyways, stats. Strength is 15, Dex is 14, Con is 14, Intelligence 12, Wisdom is 14, and Charisma is 18. And I think this is without ability modifiers. I just forgot to add them over the course of the 17 levels. So that's my bad. Proficiency in Deception, Intimidation, Persuasion, and Sleight of Hand. Has Rubber Hammer. Now, I am going to share this. This is a fun little weapon, and get your DM's permission before you use this. But if you plan to use any cartoon or anything of the sort, Rubber Hammer, it's great. You think Rubber Hammer, it's an actual hammer that's just rubber. No, I'm talking a giant two-handed hammer that is rubber. The end of the hammer is probably 2 or 3 heads. If you were to measure how big it is, it's this is a big hammer, and it's just rubber. But yeah, it's two-handed, versatile. So I mean, you can do it one-handed, but it's not recommended. So it's a D10 or a D8. Depends how you use it. So it's a D8, but it's a D10 if you have the two-hand, What else does it have? I think that's it. It's bludgeoning. About it. So just a hammer. Versatile, two-handed. Bludgeoning. D8, D10. It's like a bludgeoning version of the longsword, I guess you could say. Anyways, let's get into the spells. I'm just gonna rattle them off real fast, get them out of the way, knock them out. Cantrips. We have Friend's Message, Prestidigitation, and Vicious Mockery. Level 1, Comprehend Languages, Cure Wounds, Healing Words, Sleep, Speak with Animals, Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Level 2, Calm Emotions, Hold Person, Lesser Restoration, See Invisibility. Level 3, we got Plant Growth, Speak with Plants, Tongues. Level 4, we got Polymorph. Level 5, we got Dream and Teleportation Circle. Level 6, we got Mass Suggestion. Level 7, we got Force Cage and Magnificent Mansion. Level 8, we got Dominate Monster. And then level 9, because he's level 17, we have Power Word Kill. So yeah, he's a broken little bunny. Okay, I get it. I would be cool starting with him at level 1. There's no problem with that. I don't know what I would choose if he was level 1. But, yeah, that's what I got for Mr. Flopsy. Doesn't really have a last name. Doesn't really have a backstory, except for if I was to write it right now, if you were a DM and I was playing your campaign and you were like, yeah, play Flopsy, go with it. If I was to write a backstory, I would say he's from a world where it's all cartoons, kind of like what I made. It's a very small world, mainly just like a town. Like he's stuck in a TV show. And eventually, portal breaks out in the sky one day, and he just, a few things get pulled through, like furniture and houses, but he's the only person that gets pulled through. When he wakes up, he's in a different world, outside of a tavern in LA. And that's probably how I would write his backstory. Just to make it short and simple. If I was playing him in a campaign, I'd probably come up with like a family, some names, maybe he's the town outcast. I don't know. That's what I would probably come up with if I got to play him. But yes, he is a bard. Got into that. Nothing real special about that, except for I've never played a bard. But I do have Mixie, and then there's Flopsy. That's the only two bards I got. So yeah, now that we've discussed that, let's get into Toonkind. Toonkind is amazing. And I'm going to share it with you because I didn't make it. I found it. I found it just like I did Mousehole. Seems like someone changed the name. Someone changed the name. Hold on. So if you type in cartoon D&D race, it's the first thing that comes up, and it's just claiming that it's cartoon 5e race when it used to say Toonkind. So someone did some changes, is what I'm hearing. I'm not going to get into a lot of it. If you want to look up cartoon, the cartoon 5e race, you can go ahead and look that up. But as for its traits and whatnot, charisma increases by 3, age, maturity by age 5. No one has yet confirmed how old they can live to be because they're a cartoon. Alignment, that doesn't matter to me. You can choose any alignment you want. Obviously, the way I build characters, most of them's chaotic good. That's how this guy is. For a second there, I thought we were about to get hit with that. But we're good. We're cheeky. We're fine. Anyways, size. In size, they're rarely larger than humans. The size is medium or small. I believe Flopsy is small. Because he's a small little bunny. He's like the size of a kid. Speed, walking, climbing is 30 feet. 10 feet and something else. Burrowing, flying, or swimming. Honestly, his is probably burrowing because he's a bunny. I didn't even think about that. That's probably new. I don't remember that part. Anyways, now we get to the little abilities. There's a lot of them. Rubberized fun size. Your pliable form grants you resistance to bludgeoning damage, but you are vulnerable to acid damage. Additionally, you are immune to fall damage. I cannot take fall damage. That is all I care about for that. The other two, I can care less. Fall damage? Great. I'm not taking no fall damage. Hammer space. Due to their less than handy natures, Toonkind. So they did change the name because they forgot to change that, but I knew it. Toonkind have access to small personal pocket dimensions. in which they can store personal objects no more than 3 cubic feet in size. This is fickle magic, however, and may not always grant the return the object they desire. Players must roll a D100 percentile whenever pulling an item out of hammer space, with a 10% chance they will pull out the wrong item of the DM's choosing. Repeated attempts will increase chance of failure up to 50% difficulty until original item is found. I think I do that with this hammer, because it's real funny to just, and it's hammer space, get it, the rubber hammer. Oh, where's my hammer? Anyways, paper thin disguise. As Toonkind, you have increased their interest in other cultures. They have adapted impressive methods of going incognito. Just a wig or a false mustache can do wonders in obscuring their outlandish appearances. Toonkind are proficient in disguise kit, can make disguise kit pulls test right in front of the target. If successful, he will be confused and interpret as another character. It's hilarious. And then we have Smile Darnya. I don't remember this one. Once per long rest, the Toonkind can cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter with Charisma of their save DC. Yeah, I don't remember that. Okay, cool. Yeah, you added more stuff. You made it more broken. Great. Now no one's really gonna let me play it. The Acme Call, or the ACME. Hold on, I'm butchering this. The ACME Call. Oh my word, my brain struggles. Starting at 5th level. Once per long rest, a Toonkind can pull an Acme uncommon item out of his hammer space. This Acme item has a 99% chance of failing. The Acme item stops working at the end of the day regardless. 2D Vanish. You can hide your entire body behind objects thinner than you, provided the object is taller than you. Examples of objects in this nature include, but not limited to, cacti, pillars, poles, tree trunks, etc. If a creature uses this action to examine the object you're hiding behind, the creature can determine your location with a successful intelligence investigation check against your spell save DC. Note, this ability only works with objects thinner than you. It does not work with objects thicker than you. 4th wall break. And this is where DMs instantly say no. Being a toon, you understand you are a fictional character living in a fictional world. As such, you can communicate with players of the game in addition to characters. As an action, you can direct a statement at a specific player of the game. If they choose, they can respond. No other creatures can hear players' voices to them. It seems you're talking to a creature that isn't there. So essentially how this went is he was an NPC and he just kind of looks up at the sky. I had him talk with, like, say, Wyatt. And it was hilarious. It broke our brains just to, take that in. It's like, dang. Anyways, the last one. Immortality. This is a fun one. This I actually like. Before I read it, I love it's not really immortality, but it's a fun little gimmick, and I love this. Toons take non-lethal damage from all sources and can be incapacitated by starvation, suffocation, drowning, thirst, or poison, but they cannot be killed by these things. Toons are generally immune to disease. The only exception seems to be allergies and the common cold. If the cartoon fails, he automatically succeeds in all death saves. If by other means they try to kill cartoon, a sinister crypt will appear. A funeral song will fill the place and lightning will fall. The cartoon returns to the scene in 2d8 days. Toons are immune to all reviving spells. So I think they changed this because what I remember is essentially a casket comes in, like in the car or in a little wagon thing, pulled by a horse or something. and then you instantly go in the casket, and it just takes you away. And I thought you came back in 3 days, but they changed it to 2d8 days. I guess that makes sense because it was a little broken. Yeah. Also, the funeral song with the lightning is hilarious. Oh yeah, I also forgot languages. You can speak, read, and write in Common, and one other language of your choice. So yeah, there's that. Wonderful. It's great. That's Toonkind for you. It's not gonna say it's called Toonkind, but clearly it still is, because it said so in some of the descriptions. So if you want to use this race, look up Cartoon 5e race. I did not make it, but of course, ask your DM if you can use it beforehand. They will probably say no, but it's worth a try still. I'm still hoping that I can use this one day as Flopsy the bunny. And yeah, that's about it for Flopsy. He doesn't really have much of a story because I haven't got to use him yet. Yeah, that's it for Flopsy. And without further ado, that concludes this. So I will see you in the next one when we discuss Yeon, which is a race and a class that I made. I will be sharing up to level 5 of the class, because I do not currently have a character made for him. Well, character sheet. I've made him. He was an NPC, but I will give you up to level 5 for him. So stay tuned for Yeon. Anyways, without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching. This is Blaze. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe this will inspire you to make your own D&D character, somewhat like what I have made, or something completely different. Maybe it just inspired you to play D&D. Whatever the case, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.